It's Jake Sondriel and Gavin Morrissey in the circle to start us off tonight. The puck is down, and we're underway in Game 4. Fargo wins the draw. Barron works free. Far wing on the Fargo side to the right. It's flipped down the wall by Scott. Saints cycle, the crowd already into this thing. Saints at the point, D2D, Vizon into Scott. Lofts it wide of the net, bouncing around in back. It's battled for side of the Fargo cage to the right, 20 seconds into Game 4. Saints trail the series 2-1. They have the first chance in the offensive zone. The pass from down low from Reeder was tipped though, and Fargo plays out to center. Newmeyer just got a tip to it before Reeder could swing at it, and it's picked up on the right wing by Parks. Far side, right to left. Morrissey back to Parks into the Saints end. Cross ice Swanson. He'll leave it back to the circles. Gruba on his backhand, never got the shot off. Goes to the point for Quinn. On the left side, Gruba chips it down low, tipped away by the Saints in front, and then Reeder picks it up on the centering feed by Fargo, and the Saints tip to center. Sondriel works free into the offensive zone, 2-on-1 with Barron. Sondriel right circle, the rip, he scores! He beats Lokinski to the blocker. 6:56 into the first, and the captain delivers again for the Saints. It's 1-0 Dubuque in Game 4. Jake Sondriel forcing the turnover in center and does it himself. He puts the Saints ahead.
That's what you expect from your leadership group, and obviously Jake's been a great captain, a great leader all season long. And last night Coach McDonald said that this is big boy hockey. This time of the year, it's big boy hockey, and your leaders need to step up. And no question about it, Jake Sondriel forced that turnover, came in and scored. Beautiful goal, and now the Fighting Saints have the momentum, the same momentum they had last night.
Slot the shot, save, rebound, Raylor kicks the right leg, stops the second chance, and it stays out. The Saints pick up on the wall. Kevin Raylor just reached the right leg out and made an insane stop in front. It's back to the Fargo end. Bozer picks back up. 9:10 left in the first. It's 1-0 Saints. Rattled in deep. Raylor out of the net. Hard up the glass. It rims up the ledge. Bounces to the point. Kept in by Quinn. Down the right wing boards for Plant. Across ice, left point. Bozer snaps. He scores. It went over Raylor's glove. It may have been deflected. Raylor didn't seem like he saw it all the way. And it's a 1-1 game with 8:56 to go in the first. Bozer leads the line. Seems like he will get credit, and Fargo ties this game up. 8:56 left in the first. 2-1 Fargo.
I don't know if the referee saw that, but Gruba just gave Vizon an elbow to the chops as he was skating to the bench, but I think it was a situation where neither of the officials were looking at that play, but he got away with one there.
Yeah. 4:05 left in the first. It's 1-1. Saints and Force. Fisher roaring up the right side. The shot, he scores! It snuck through the post and beat Raylor. Somehow it snuck past Raylor's left skate, and Jake Fisher puts Fargo ahead for the first time tonight. It's 2-1 Force with 3:57 left.
As a backhander as well, I don't know if just Kevin was off his angle just a touch, or what happened there, but it just really it went between his body and the post. There couldn't have been a whole lot of room there for that to sneak in. It's a really well-placed shot, and I don't know how that went in.
Morrissey and Reeder, it's tied up. The Saints chase after it in the corner. Barron up toward the top. It goes by St. Louis, and at the point, Vizon will leave it back to center. It trickles back to the Saints end in front of the empty net, and Pekarchik takes over behind. 1:55 to play. Empty net for the Saints, trying to tie this game up and keep the season alive. Left to right, they tip along into the offensive zone. It's Reeder down the wing. Pekarchik rips it around the boards, off to the near wall. It's St. Louis trying to move down low. Swanson picks up, and all the way from center, Fargo scores into the empty net. 1:36 to play in the third period, and the Fargo Force take a 2-goal lead in Game 4.
It's going to be Swoboda that gets the empty netter. He's going to be a Clark Cup champion for the second consecutive season. they're going to cap it off not only with the Anderson Cup, but with the Clark Cup Championship as well.
Neutral zone draw. The Saints win it with 8 seconds left. They rip ahead into the zone. It's loose to the circles. Flip to center, and it goes down the ice. The horn sounds. The Fighting Saints fall short in the Clark Cup final, and the Fargo Force are 2024 Clark Cup champions. They just couldn't find a way to beat Slukinski, the goaltender of the year, and he made big saves all series long. He was really the big difference in the first 2 games between the split and the Saints dropping both of those games. And the handshake line begins here.
Exactly, and he had a great defense in front of him. They did a great job of sweeping pucks out of the dirty areas and not giving the Fighting Saints those second effort chances. And, just a good team. Again, a historically great hockey team, and that's really what it took to knock the Fighting Saints out and end their season. But again, this team's got a lot of great players coming back. I know the Fighting Saints are really excited about the draft they had a couple weeks ago. Their affiliates list is really strong. So, I think you're looking at it, this might just be the start of a nice big run for the Fighting Saints, in the next few years.
There's a lot coming back. There's some leaving, and the Fighting Saints, Jake Sondrial, one of the best Fighting Saints of all time. One of 9 players to 100 points, and really, there was nobody else to pick to be the captain of this team this season. He was outstanding all year long. He picked it up the last couple games here and was trying to will the Saints ahead. They just couldn't find a way to get some more pucks past Lukinski. But Jake Sondrial, Jay Reeder, what a group this was that the Saints aren't going to have back next year, that are leaving a big legacy on this team.
Yeah, it's exactly right. I think what you're going to see from this group is, you're going to see the influence of Jake Sondrial 2-3 years down the road with some of the younger guys. The guys who are going to come back are going to emulate his leadership style and how he brought this group together, how they had great chemistry. There were no cliques on this team. Everybody got along. They were all good friends on and off the ice. It was really a fun team to watch, a fun team to follow, and for me, a fun team to cover. I'm really grateful. They were a great team, very gracious with their time all season long, and it's great to be along for the ride with this historic team.
First of all, on behalf of the USHL, we have a most important group to thank, and that's all of our fans. The Dubuque Fighting Saints, a class organization. To the ownership group, Brad Kwong, Peter Luco up top. Can't thank you enough for the hospitality these 2 teams have shown us. It takes a lot of people to make this season work, 540 games, village families, off-ice officials, our on-ice officials, our coaches, our GMs. It takes an awful lot to make it work. So give all of them a big round of applause. Our thanks to the front office staff as well. And without any further delay, if we can get Max Swanson, Leo Gruba, to step forward for the presentation of the cup. Congratulations, Fargo Force, Clark Cup champions. See you next season.